Okay, so what we're doing is called the structured feeding exercise, and essentially the dogs just aren't going to cross this boundary, and that is helping them to stay back. And then what we're going to do is allow the dogs to come forward to eat one at a time based on good behavior and seniority. Now, as you see, Molly here is the little black and white dog, and she's only 1 year old, and she has more energy and is testing the boundary, where Eddie over here, the Pekingese that's brown, is being much better behaved. So he's going to get the opportunity to eat first, one, because of seniority, and two, because he's also being better behaved and respecting the new boundary. Now, we've determined that the boundary is between here to over here, where the counter ends. So go ahead and get behind her. Go walk behind her, and there you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, now take one step back at a time and keep your body facing towards her so she knows, okay, step forward. Good. Perfect. That was good of her. Good. Perfect. Now I'm going to try to walk this way. I just don't want to intimidate Eddie because he's a little fearful of people. There we go. Perfect. Now go ahead and I want you to call Eddie over.
Eddie? Eddie? Come here, Eddie.
And then move Molly back if she tries to cross
Eddie,
the boundary.
come on. Should I show him the food?
Go ahead. Yep, that's fine.
Eddie?
Just keep your eye on Molly as well so she doesn't cross.
Eddie? Eddie? Come on. Come on. I don't think he's going to.
Okay, that's fine.
Come on.
Let's see. You can try picking him up because he's hard of hearing and see if you can. There you go. He's starting to come over a little bit.
Come here, Eddie. Come on.
Since he is hard of hearing and he's had kind of a traumatic past, we'll give him, more. Move Molly back.
Back.
Good.
Stay. Come on, Eddie. Come on.
Good.
Come on. Can I put the food down yet?
Yep, just make sure Molly doesn't get it. There you go. Move her back. I would put it down on the mat over there so you have a little more distance between Molly and the food.
Oh, over here?
Yep, perfect.
Eddie?
Okay, move Molly back. There you go. Perfect. That's exactly what you want.
Come on, Eddie.
There you go. That's perfect. Keep your eye on Molly. Don't let Molly come forward. There you go.
Come on, Eddie.
Good job. You're doing perfect.
Eddie?
And that's okay. This is trial and this is practice. They haven't done it. Move her back. And because he's a little intimidated by possibly just having me here because of his traumatic past, typically what I would say is just pick up the food and feed him again tomorrow so he learns, that he has one opportunity. But I'm comfortable with tonight you giving him another try at this because of my absence.
Eddie.
So what I would do right now is just pick up his food, unless you think he might go over to eat it.
Okay.
Do you want to see if actually he would eat in there where he's a little more hidden?
Yeah.
See if he'll be more comfortable eating over there. And then keep her back until he's done. So just keep an eye on her. Good. So just to go over some of the rules that we chatted about before we started the video, once the dogs are finished eating, even if there's food left in the bowl, then we put that in a Tupperware container because it's a mix of wet and dry food, and put it in the refrigerator, and then put the empty bowl back on the ground until the next feeding time. Really? And then you always want to make sure that you're rewarding better behavior. So since he was being really good, we give him the first opportunity to eat. If Molly is at sometime being better than him, then you change the rules to making her eat first. So you always want to go on the best behavior. But typically the older dog is generally the one who's also calmer and better behaved. Since he is so far away and this is new, in general, what I would want you to do is start to teach him to come back over to this side of the boundary. But for now, I'm comfortable with you putting the bowl down for her to eat. But wait for, put the bowl down and then give her permission by calling her name over.
Bowl down first.
Yep, bowl down and then,
Here, Molly.
there you go. Perfect.
Oh, you wanted it over here.
It's okay. In the future, yes, but right now, that's okay. It's a lot of new rules all at once. But Eddie's still being respectful and letting her have her space. A lot of times older dogs don't want to have the younger dog crowding them while they eat, so this will also help him motivate him to eat.
Okay.
And then a couple of other quick little things that we chatted about while when I first arrived is trying to reduce a little bit of his food. So maybe when he sees it, it's not overwhelming and it increases his appetite by seeing a little bit less food. And then when he's reliably eating, increasing his food amount so he's consistently eating more and more.
Okay.
All right.